Hey guys, this week I'm going to have a go, well for this month of February we're going to make some little old world looking bears. So this is our Lee pattern. I'll share the link down below. Lee's only 7 inches, he's a tiny little wee bear, and today I'm going to start and make him with this. Is a really bright yellow, but it's a lovely sparse mohair, which kind of makes them look really old world. So my first few tips for doing that is make sure when you lay out your pattern that your fur is going in the right direction. Sometimes it's hard to tell, sometimes you'll get like a curly fur, and this one the direction is going like that. So to avoid confusion, sometimes I just will draw a small arrow in the fur just to make sure that everything is going to go in the right direction. And when you look at the pattern pieces, all of the pattern pieces have arrows in them so you know what direction the fur is going to lay in. The other thing that I do, because mohair particularly is quite an expensive fur, is I make sure that I have all of the pieces that are necessary. So the inner leg, the outer leg, and so on and so forth, and I lay it all out like a jigsaw puzzle before I start cutting, but then cut around one piece. So what do I mean by that? So I have like the 4 leg pieces, but I have one that is glued to card, and the cardboard one is the one I use to draw all of the pieces. It's an aid to accuracy. The other puzzle pieces I do in paper, just so I know what the layout is and I can fit it all onto the fur without getting to the end and going, oh my gosh, I've not got enough fur. I also start at the bottom of the fur and work upwards. I've had occasion to start at the top and work down, and I run out of fur. It happens a lot. So I always start at the bottom and I work upwards from that. So yeah, put everything down the bottom, your bigger pieces first, make sure it's all going to fit in, and then I trace it, and then I double check everything, because I cannot tell you the number of times that I've gone to cut something out and sew it, and I've got like 2 body pieces going in the same direction, and you always need one in reverse. And the other thing I never do is I never get rid of any of the fur, no matter how small, until the entire bear is completed. Ears have a good habit of disappearing when you need them, so I always make sure that I have all of the pieces of the bear stitched and put together before. And then I often will keep small pieces because I do lots of bear repairs, so quite often these older pieces of mohair are fabulous just for patching up small holes. So I really don't throw out a lot of stuff. I keep hold of it just in case, because I have more than one use for it, of course. So that's always a really good tip as well. So when you cut out, you make sure that you cut them all out exactly the same. So if you're cutting on the line exactly, you just need to try to make sure that all of your pieces are cut on the exact same line. Later on I will show you how I do that. I have quite a small seam allowance, but when it comes to fur that is a little more sparse, you need to be a little more deeper with your sewing. So I mean, come in a little bit further when it's sparse, because it will fray. It's a bit like a deforested hill. You're not going to have as much bulk in there to keep it all together. So to avoid fraying, I kind of bring my stitching in a bit further. I don't love fray check or whatever else, because I don't like the smell of it, but you can fray check the sparse fur if that's what you need to do. So yeah, hopefully that's a good beginning for putting your bears together. I am going to be trying to do some more videos every week here and give you more tips and advice. If you would like to know anything in particular about what I'm doing, please feel free to let me know. A few of the girls will be working on Lee this month. We did the winter bunny last month. So yeah, hopefully you can join us and we will have an amazing journey in making this little bear. So I will show you more when he's all finished in the beautiful sparse fur. Thanks.